Welcome to Spice Trail. I am May Friedel. Today we are going to show a culinary experience from around the world. This shows are all about featuring the region Kerala, which is the episode we are showcasing today. Kerala is located in the southwest corner of India, which is surrounded by the three seas, and it is abundant in seafood, spices, and it's also called the God's own country because it's so lush and green. I am born in Kerala and I was very fortunate to be having the knowledge of these great food. So we are going to feature today some of the traditional food from Kerala, incorporating spices and some of the fine ingredients from there. Let's start cooking. Today we're going to show you a fish-based fish dish which is available in the market, a branzino, which is spiced up with masala and other aromatics like curry leaves, garlic, ginger, and more. So it's going to be a very simple, easy recipe and made in the oven. It's a smart oven where we can easily do it. This is a very practical oven where we can bake this fish. So I'm going to set the bake to 450 degrees. That way it's kind of broiled and really crispy on the skin. So first I'm going to show you the spices, how it's going to be blended. So we have, this is my traditional spice daba where we put all the spices, and these are some of the powdered spices. First we have to mix. So what I'm going to do is mix some of the spices. So turmeric, which is the most healthiest spice, which has curcumin, which is actually the ingredient, and we're going to do black pepper. The combination of black pepper and turmeric helps absorb in the body. So, and we're going to use a coconut oil, a soluble fat, which helps to absorb even better. So that's the way traditionally we cook. So we have turmeric, pepper. We're going to add some Kashmiri chili powder, and salt. So this is the blend we're going to do, and then we add a little white vinegar, and this is the masala. Masala is nothing but a blend of spices, and it's powdered spices. Look at this. So it's so gorgeous in color, and this is so good for you. So we are making a paste, that's the masala. So we have to put this masala paste in the fish here. So first we have to, I'm going to use the gloves to marinate the fish. So this can be marinated about half an hour before you bake. So the way you score it, it is cleaned already. You can ask your fishmonger to do it, but just score it like this so that the spices go inside. So the deeper, a little deep, not too deep. So you can score it like this. Any fish you can do that way because then the spices go in. So it's cold. Then I'm going to just massage the fish with this fabulous masala. Inside as well, outside, all over. And we need some aromatics as well. So this is ginger and garlic already peeled. This is a traditional way we grind spices. So you can add a little vinegar if you would like, just to get it going. and then you can just tuck it inside. You can use some lemon, sorry, the little bit of spice. So we'll just cut some lemon. You just tuck it inside like that. Gives you a nice flavor. Squeeze a little lemon juice if you would like. And then we're going to brush it with a little coconut oil to give a crispy. So very healthy, very tasty. Just turn it. So the coconut oil I use is this organic coconut oil, which is actually much better than many brands available in the market. Just put everywhere, and then some sea salt. We need some salt inside, and we already put some, but just put some sea salt, it'll crisp up. And this curry leaf is a traditional one we use. We tuck some curry leaf inside the tummy, and the flavor is amazing with this. So you tuck it inside, and then we're going to transfer this into this pan for baking. This is ready to roll, and we'll show you how it's going as it finishes up. Now that I've cleaned up and ready for the next recipe, which is a medley of vegetables, which is carrots and broccoli, seasoned with coconut and other spices. I'm going to show you how the seasoning is done, but here we have pounded coconut, chilies, cumin, and in a heavy duty mortar and pestle. And we are making it the traditional way, the paste. So this is pounded, this is added to this, and we'll be cooking and steaming in this pan, and that's it. And it's a very simple, seasoned with a little curry leaf, which is the highlight of this recipe. And it's a traditional recipe. We can use seasonal vegetables, broccoli, carrot, cabbage, anything you want, but it's so healthy. Very little oil, but all the seasonings is so flavorful, which is perfect for this summer or any other seasons. Now let's go to the stove to do the seasoning. So now I'm going to season the thoran, which is the vegetable medley. So we have to have the pan hot, not too hot, but we're going to add the extra virgin coconut oil. And we're going to start adding this mustard seed, which is a black mustard seed that is traditionally used. I'm going to add a pinch, about a teaspoon or two, and then we're going to add a couple of these whole chilies. And then you can see as the mustard starts popping, that's when you know the oil is hot and ready to add the onions. So we have the onions finely minced. So it's almost ready to pop. And then we add the onions. It's a light brown. It doesn't have to be crisp or anything, just a light brown. And then we add the ground up spices. There's cumin, coconut, and I'm going to add a little more coconut here for the amount of vegetable we have. And just give it a little stir. It's beautiful spices and flavors. So you can add curry leaf into this as well. And then we're going to add the vegetables, which is just, I did it in the food processor. I can show you how it's done. Just add those vegetables. It's a very simple recipe, and stir it a little bit, add a little more salt. See the way it looks, and then just, if you want, you can add a little more water. I think there's enough moisture here, and then close it, and then it'll be ready in about 7 minutes. That's it. Just a steamed vegetable which is actually cut very fine, not pureed. So that's a right trick. You have to make sure it is just done right in the food processor. So and we'll show you the finished product as we are done with this. It's a thorin, which is a classic Kerala dish, a medley of vegetables seasonally grown. Our next recipe is a dal tadka, very simple dal, which is lentils. So I want to show you the different types of dals we have, especially for this type of recipe. This is a punch dal, means 5 types of dal is involved here. And this is called moong dal, which is a split green gram dal, which is very healthy also. So what we have done is cooked the dal. I added about for 1 cup of dal, you can add about 3 cups of water, and cook it thoroughly till it is really soft. If you see the dal, it's quite soft. So it's so you cook the dal with a little bit of turmeric and oil, and so this is ready. And then now we're going to do the seasoning, which is actually the spices. We use cumin, chili, the little bit of mustard. It's the same tadka we're going to use, but in a different style. So and then we'll top it, and that's it. And then we'll season the dal, and it'll be ready to eat. This dal is the seasoning is put, and it smells so good. That's it, and the dal is ready for. It has to be served with plain rice, and you can test, make sure all the seasoning is right. Some salt, you can add some salt. So it's a little, not too mushy, it has a little bit of a texture. It's not too mushy, and you can add different vegetables in there if you would like. Seasonal vegetables like butternut squash or pumpkin. So I add sometimes, and spinach even. You can add spinach, chopped up spinach in this, and that will be a very substantial dish. So I can just eat it with a little dollop of ghee and this dal. It's my staple at home. Hope everybody can make this. Now the fish is done. Look at this. It's beautifully crisped up skin, and the spices are all infused, and all the flavors are there. And you can just take the flesh out, and then you can serve it with a perfect salad, which has a lot of onions and tomatoes. This fresh tomatoes from the farmers market, and this chilies. So this is chilies is cut into very small dice, and the rings of little onions. And this salad is called salas. It goes with a lot of fried fish, baked fish. So I'm going to add a little vinegar. Actually, if you soak the onions in a little bit of salt and vinegar, it will be good. That can be the first step. And then you marinate the fish with a little onions, with a little vinegar and chilies and salt. And you can keep it for a little bit, but for the today's purpose, we're just going to show you how to dress it up. So we're going to use, we already cut up some diced, this is how we have to slice it, nice and round. And I'm going to add the little salad on top like this, and that's how you eat it. with a fish. It's a perfect, my mouth is watering. This is one of my favorite dishes which I love to make even in my state of Kerala or here. So, and it's an easy, healthy, tasty, yummy dish, fish dish. Everybody can do this. The recipes will be posted as well. So please check out the recipes, and all the ingredients are easy to get. So please follow, and happy to answer any questions you may have with this. Now that we have finished all the fabulous dishes, we want to wash it off with a very traditional ginger lemonade, which my mom makes it all the time. So it's a we made a simple syrup infused with ginger. Just smash it up and put it in here, and then you cook it down like equal quantity of sugar and water. That's the ratio. And then just a 1 inch of ginger you put in there, and about as soon as it melts, that should be about 10 minutes. Keep it aside and put in the fridge to cool. And this is the cool mixture. This is a simple syrup. So we're going to add, to make the lemonade, add a little bit of the ginger base, and with crushed ice, add a little bit of the lemon juice, which is freshly squeezed, and then we're going to add a little soda or water and just top it up like that, and then just put a wedge of lemon, which is put it here like that, and then some sprig of mint to go over. So that's perfect ginger lemonade. So we're going to relish it with all the food we made with our friends. Thanks for watching Spice Trail, the featured episode on Kerala and the dishes we made today. Just want to go over, we have the branzino, which is broiled or baked in the oven, and then we have a vegetable medley of carrot and broccoli, a medley of vegetables and steamed with coconut, and then we have a simple dal which is seasoned with again spices and curry leaves, and the fish actually is served with a beautiful simple salad with onions, tomatoes and chilies, and hope you can enjoy it. Cheers to everyone. Thanks for watching our Spice Trail, the Kerala episode. Hope to see you again.